we had a deep discussion about an off spinner and about a leg spinner as well. Now, where the things actually boils down to is that batting option at number 8 and 9. We wanted somebody who can bat at 8 and 9. And, Aksar being Aksar, he's had a good run in this year, batted well in white ball cricket, didn't get much opportunity in red ball, but he played really well in white ball cricket, especially IPL and things like that. He had few opportunities in West Indies, couldn't make it that big because he bats at the very back end of it. But with him being there, it allows us that option of firstly having a left-hander and somebody who we want to use up the order and go and play the spinners. He can do that for us, and then create that long batting depth. That is what it is. And we thought about off spinner as well, Ashwin and Washi as well, both of them. But right now, like you saw, Chahal has to miss out because we couldn't get him in because we can only get 17 players there. And the only way we could do that was missing one of the seamers, taking one of the seamers out, and we cannot really do that. Seamers are going to play a big role in this next 2 months, considering the amount of games that is going to happen. And some of them are coming back after a long time, so we wanted to have a good look at them. So we wanted to get them in and see what they have to offer. But yeah, having said that, I mean, no doors is closed for anyone at this point in time. Anyone can come in anytime. Chahal has played a lot of cricket, a lot of white ball cricket. If we feel like we need him for the World Cup, we'll try and see how we can squeeze him. And so is Ashwin or Washi. So option is open for everyone.
Hi, Captain. Just an extension of the previous question. This is probably the first time that since you became India's full-time captain, you'll have the luxury of fielding all the players who have completely recovered from injuries. In such a scenario, how does your role change towards having a conversation with the guys who for the last year have filled in for, let's say, KL, Shreyas, Jasprit? Now obviously since all the 15 guys are equally fit, 9 or 10 times they will be getting the preference over the youngsters. What do you tell the youngsters who kind of had to fill in and they might have to wait a little longer for their chance?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's tough. It's tough because I've been myself in that place many a times. So I understand how it feels and how it is for someone who's been playing for a year and doing the job. But the guys who we are trying to get in are proven players. Have got loads of runs, won us so many games. So obviously you cannot neglect that part of their game. I do understand when guys like Tilak, Surya, Sanju, Jaiswal, and many others. I may have forgot few names, but these are the names who are there now in West Indies with us. I mean, they all have to wait for the time. They have to wait for the right opportunity. That is all I can say. And the constant conversation about where they stand in terms of moving forward is always had with the players. We always try and have those conversations with players. It's not like they don't know where they are at and what is going to happen in the future. They are very much aware of where they are at and what is going to happen in the future. Like it's always the case. Like guys who are proven players have done well, match winners. They are out for injuries. When they are fit, they will obviously get in the squad. Those kind of conversation is always had with the players. So it's not like it's out of the blue these decision happens. So players are very much aware of where they stand and what happens with them.
We'll take last few questions.
Rohit, obviously we are talking about injuries and your team has always focused on workload management and rotation of players. Even last year's Asia Cup was like that. You were trying out many players. Given that Bumrah is again coming back from injury, how worried or concerned are you? How much are you going to push players like them? Like last year, Bumrah was ruled out just before the World Cup. How difficult will it be to have a workload management and have a consistent 11 playing right to the World Cup? And one for Ajit, did you factor in the due factor in October, November while picking just two finger spinners and one wrist spinner. So was that a conscious decision that you have more seamers? Okay.
Yeah, I mean the due will play a part. I think we've seen it many a times. I think it's more the balance of the team. I think a good bowler is a good bowler. Good bowlers find a way to bowl in different conditions. Yeah, maybe sometimes it's a little bit easier for the seamers than the spinners to grip the ball. But we've seen good spinners bowl. So I don't think it was necessarily just the due. You want to try and get the best bowlers or best balance that you can get in your 15, and that's the best balance that we felt. I think these guys have been now this sort of group. Okay, we had a few injuries, Bumrah mainly, but this is a group that's been playing for a while now in one-day cricket. So no, due is a factor, but I think good bowlers find a way.
Yeah, see, when it comes to workload management, that decision, I'm not a workload management expert. All these decisions are made in consultation with the physios, the trainers, how much we can push, how much they can play in the tournament and thereafter. So all that consultations happen with the physios and the trainers, because they are the best in what they do in terms of managing or understanding players when it comes to fitness and all of that. So based on all of that, the report we get, we try and make the decision and try and rest or rotate as many players as we have to. So it's all basically based on information that we get from the players, the physios, sorry, and the trainers. So we've got a good team in terms of that, who are looking after everyone and everyone's need. So based on what kind of information we get, we try and act on that.
अजित आपको सेलेक्टर नहीं एज ए प्लेयर आपने भी काफ़ी क्रिकेट खेला है, पूछना चाहूँगा, जैसे अभी कैप्टन भी कहा कि हम चाहते कि कोई भी किसी पोजीशन पे काम कर ले, बैटिंग कर ले या 7-8 प्लेयर, तो इनकी फिलॉसफी ये है। आपको क्या लगता है कि एक सेट माइंडसेट के साथ जैसे प्लेयर होता है, वो जानता है कि मुझे 5वें नंबर पे आना है, फिनिशर का रोल करना है, या फिर ये ओवर्स डालने हैं पावर प्ले में, वो सही होता है? या फिर जैसा ये कह रहे हैं कि नहीं जी हम तो ऐसा चाहते कोई भी कहीं भी कुछ भी कर, क्योंकि ये इंडियन टीम के साथ बार बार ये हो रहा है कि 10 साल से हमको जीते नहीं है बड़ा टूर्नामेंट। क्या ये कंफ्यूजन रहता है हर एक बार? हमने देखा है कि इस पोजीशन को लेके कंफ्यूजन है और बाद में हो सकता है वही पोजीशन को लेके सब गड़बड़ हो जाए, तो आपकी फिलॉसफी क्या है?
रोहित ने ये नहीं कहा कि कोई भी कहीं भी खेल सकता है, उन्होंने कहा कि फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी माइंड में होनी चाहिए प्लेयर के। प्लेयर को तो अपना रोल पता ही होता है कि आप कहाँ खेलने वाले हो, कौन से ओवर आपको लगता है मैच में आप करोगे, या कोई न्यू बॉल बॉलर नई गेंद से बॉलिंग करता है या मिडल ओवर्स डालता है, वो तो रोल आपका सेट होता ही है। लेकिन जैसे जैसे गेम इवॉल्व होता है या टूर्नामेंट इवॉल्व होता है, मे बी आप किसी का फॉर्म देखते हो, कोई सिचुएशन देखते हो कि कौन सी टीम के खिलाफ आप खेल रहे हो, और वो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी प्लेयर के माइंड में होना ज़रूरी है। आई एम श्योर कैप्टन का भी एक प्लान ही होता है कि ये बैट्समैन यहाँ खेलेगा या इस तरीके से हम खेलेंगे। लेकिन अगर आप जैसे टूर्नामेंट आगे बढ़ रहा है, जिसका फॉर्म बेटर हो या कोई अच्छा खेल रहा है, या किसी को किसी एक मैचअप की बात करते हैं, किसी बॉलर के खिलाफ यूज़ करना है किसी बैट्समैन को, उसकी बात हो रही है कि वो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होना ज़रूरी है। और उतना टैलेंट तो टीम में है ही, तो अगर टैलेंट है तो वो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी आ जाती है। डजेंट मीन के रोल स्पेसिफाइड नहीं है, लोगों का रोल तो ऑलवेज स्पेसिफाइड होता है, क्योंकि उसी से आप कंफर्टेबल फील करते हो।